Hi guys, I'm so mad when this technology failed us, right? Because I was recording step by step and then my recording device crashed and didn't recover my file. So let's start again. I'm gonna describe here what I did so far. So what I did here, I went ahead, I started at 10 by 10 and I opened a gradient adjustment layer. Okay, and this is from my magical, what is it called? Magical gradients. Okay, so I put one of my jelly textures here and I used overlay. So this is normal and I used overlay. So you can see that it gives a gradient, that kind of texture that you need. Then I pick up another texture, but what I did, I use the same technique. I use another gradient, but then I rasterize it, so I blended everything, and I put a mask, and with the soft round brush, it was first with my water blends, and then there was a line here still, so I removed the soft round brush, so you can see here my water blends in this part. I moved to the side. I brought the girl back, and the girl is on an overlay blend mode. I did a copy, and her copy is in normal. Okay, so I was saying before that sometimes we play with things. I don't have anything planned when I start recording because I want you to see the brainstorming of things. So we first remove her background actually with Adobe Select Subject, and it did a pretty good job, but it was not perfect, and it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to blend with the layout. So then what I did, I made a copy. I was thinking first I was going to mask and blend her with brushes, but then I'm like, let me go to the shortcut. In this case, so I used the bottom layer as a hard light, and then the copy on the top I did normal. Was that hard light? No, I'm confused. Yeah, I think it was hard light. So anyway, you can see what is better for you, because also the set of Mystical Women has so many, so the ones with blonde hair is going to react different if you want to do this technique. So then I grabbed some transfers from Dreamy and Cozy, and I put some from the water blend, some scripts. And what I was saying before the crash was that my focus point is her. So we don't want to now put a bunch of things here because she's a focal point, okay? So I just want to bring something else. So I brought two of my magical texture set number 2, which has colors now. So I put them in a group. I used both of them with blend modes. So the first one was overlay with 85% opacity, and the second one is overlay with 53% opacity. And something that I was saying as well is that sometimes you want to overlay, but it still doesn't give you what you need. So it's okay to make a copy and then play with the opacity here, and then you get where you want, okay? So there was some bokeh here on her face, so that's why I put them both in a group so I can mask both of them together. So I masked the group, and this actually doesn't work on Photoshop Elements. I don't know if Photoshop Elements have groups, but for sure you cannot, do that. So so we are now at this stage that I was just going to put a quote. And instead of using a pre-made quote, I wanted to create here on the text menu so you can see that. So I have here, let's think about a quote. I wanted this to be an affirmation. So I will say, you are powerful. So you are powerful, and we're gonna here do 6G maybe. We can go later lower, but I just want to see the fonts for now. So now let's see a font, and I don't want to judge me because I have many fonts. And what I think I will do here with quote, we're gonna use some layer style that we're gonna do ourselves. But before we do that, we have to put a color. So I'm gonna put first a bright color. So I'm gonna do maybe yellow, and I'm gonna clip. Okay, so we're gonna go to bevel and emboss, and I like usually the curves, but I'm gonna do outer bevel, so it curves to the outside. And you can see as you choose different things, it's gonna look different, the edges there. Okay, like that. And we can do a pattern overlay. Then now I can put that texture, or this texture. This one doesn't, not gonna. Let me see another one. Alcohol inks. There. Red. Or blue. This yellow. You can see better. I have my funky patterns. So there's so much possibility. So let's put to not be overwhelming again. We wanna not to be super overwhelming, okay? I'm gonna put then a drop shadow. Make the size smaller, okay? Let me remove the alt select. So let's see it smaller. And I think what I'm gonna do here, let's see here. Yeah, I think I'll call it a day. What I can do here as well, I can take this transfer here this way, so then we can see the text better. All right, so I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. I know you didn't see them, but I will try again to record another one step by step many times, so that's not gonna be it. But I hope you learned that, you know, the fun about digital creation is that you don't have to be perfect, and you can try things, because again, you can just back to the layer and try new things, and you can reverse things, you can mask things. So I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Let me know what if you already knew some of these techniques, or if you had some techniques that were new for you. I appreciate it. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, and I see you next time.